It's a new year, and for many, the perfect time to change some old habits. For those trying to lose weight, though, it can be a little tricky. Our next guest knows firsthand about the struggles of losing weight. Kim Bensen is the author of Finally Thin and is here to tell us how to begin and maintain a healthy outlook in 2011. Kim, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks. Happy New Year.
And to you also. So we should mention that there used to be a lot more of you.
Yes, and thankfully there's not now. I used to weigh 350 pounds, struggled my entire life, and lost over 212 pounds. It took me 2 years to do it. I did it real healthy, dieting and exercise, and I've kept it off for almost 8 years now.
Oh, that's
so
terrific.
Still work at it every day because it's a lot of work.
Just one day you finally said?
Well, I never gave up, and that's the thing. You're 350 pounds, and you try the next diet, and you get some weight off, and then you gain it back and more, and you just do that yo-yo, and you think you're never going to do it, but you can. So don't give up.
Well, let's have some tips. How can we do it this year?
Well, don't be afraid to diet. It's not a four-letter word. If we just gained weight because we were physically hungry, we wouldn't be overweight. It's the mental hunger, and so dieting gives you a plan to follow. So we all need to have that plan. But picking the diet that's right for you, I mean, there's a lot out there. There's a lot of really good ones.
Okay.
So the most important thing is to pick one that fits your lifestyle. And on our website, we have a lifestyle quiz. It's also in the book, Finally Thin. We have a lifestyle quiz that can kind of help guide you through which diets will fit your life. Because if you're on a diet, on any healthy diet, you'll lose weight. It's how to stick with it. That's the real trick.
Okay, very good. So we should check out the lifestyle quiz and also mention that your book is out today. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much. On shelves now. But the other thing that you want to talk about is setting up your environments for success. And I know that Barbara talked a little bit about that, and that's really important because if you still have the Hershey Kisses and the Snickers bars in your cupboard,
you got to get them out.
Oh my goodness. You got to get out the stuff that really is hard for you, and you've got to get in the stuff that's going to support you. All the good foods, the fruits and vegetables and the whole grains and things like that. And you got to plan it out. So setting up your environments is really important. And then setting small goals. I mean, my goal was I don't want to be fat anymore, but it has to be more specific because you can't just say, okay, I'm going to lose 212 pounds.
Well, that's a little overwhelming at first. So I'm assuming you would make the smaller goals, the 10, the 15 pounds.
Smaller weight loss goals is really good. Goals to walk this week, a certain amount, put a pedometer on and use that for goal setting, drinking your water, making more foods. And food recipe creating was a huge part of my weight loss because we like to eat in volume. Most people that are overweight like a lot. And so to start out, the really good thing is to find recipes where you can have a lot of food for very little fat and calories.
Like our healthy chili we have here today.
Which is a great segue in here. Healthy chili. Now, I have so many great recipes, but I wanted something that you could always have in your cupboard and you could make in an instant if you were really starving.
Okay.
Because although we like to plan and prepare, you know, we don't always do that very well. So this recipe, all we're going to do is pick 4 of your favorite beans. We've got different kinds of beans here.
Any type of beans will do.
Any type of beans will do. And 2 cans of diced, and I flavor them with the green chilies, tomatoes.
Okay, so the tomatoes are in here.
Tomatoes are in here, and you're just going to dump all them in, and you don't drain. So we're just going to dump. Here, you can dump with me.
Oh, sure, I will.
Just dump them all in. Now, I got to tell you, the first time I saw this recipe, I said, oh, disgusting.
A lot of beans in here, Kim.
A lot of beans. So that's your protein.
Okay.
Here you go. Dump 2 more. And then for flavorings, we're going to add a packet of taco seasoning mix and a packet of Hidden Valley Ranch dip mix.
Ooh.
And just dump those 2 in.
And we should, that's a fat-free one.
This is, yes, but you know what? I looked, and it's got like almost no difference.
Really?
Anyway.
Okay.
So I think that's a marketing thing. You got to read the labels.
I would have fallen for it.
And then, of course, we want to dump in some extra vegetables. I've got celery, and I've got some green peppers here. And you mix it together. By the time you open the cans, you have dinner ready. It is absolutely delicious. And
do we need to heat this up?
We do have to heat it up. I think I've got it on here.
We're going to heat it up. Just put it right on the stovetop.
You just put it right on the stovetop. But the great thing about it is it's 110 calories for a whole cup.
Oh.
It's a lot of food. It tastes great. It's really quick and easy.
And does it fill you up, though?
Really fills you up. But then, you know what you can do? I took here a low-carb wrap. This is 110 calories. This is one of my wraps. But you could do any low-carb wrap. And then you put inside of here, we're going to build a taco salad with the chili.
Oh, I get it. That's
so
easy.
You stir, and I'm just going to...
And really inexpensive also, we should mention.
Inexpensive, quick and easy, really light. If you're vegetarian or not, and I can't stress good tasting enough because it doesn't look like it is.
I'll take your word on it. We'll have to try some a little later in the
Good,
show, but so
good.
far so good.
So we'll cook it up, and then the great thing is you dump a cup on here, or you don't even need the wrap. You can just load this up with lettuce, dump a cup of hot chili on top, and then garnish it with a little bit of fat-free sour cream, shredded, whatever you want, salsa, a little bit of fat-free shredded cheese.
Great.
And you've got a plate of food like this for very few fat and calories.
And the best part about it, you could eat your bowl right at the end.
You can eat your bowl at the end. Yeah, it's really good, too.
All right. Let me just ask you while we're on the topic, how important is it to measure your portions?
Oh, really important. You know, we tend to overestimate how much we eat and underestimate how much we move. Everybody does that. So if we're keeping track, and what I suggest is to plan out your day ahead of time. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. And write it all out ahead of time as if you've already eaten it. And then just check it off as you go. Really big difference in weight loss success if you do that.
Really? Well, that's a great tip for the new year.
Absolutely. Really important.
So much. So can you stick around till after the show so we can warm this up?
Chili for you.
We can taste it. All right. We should mention your book is out.
Finally Thin.
Today.
And I have, I'll be at Borders this Saturday in Fairfield. And I have an open house. We give weight loss meetings, weight loss support Wednesday in Trumbull. And they go to my website and check that out, KimBensen.com.
Sounds terrific, Kim. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks. And if you want Kim's recipe, just come to WTNH.com and click on Style. All right, stay with us.